Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17. So, in the previous episode, we ended up going to take out an outpost that was insanely overpowered for us, unfortunately, to the point where we didn't really stand a chance. So we're actually in an ambush zone right now, and we did take those guys out instead, so we are going to be leaving with some some dead man's apparel that's probably going to degrade to the point of being absolutely useless. And Lumia has also managed to get himself a minor infection, and the debate is whether or not we should stay here and recover from his wounds or actually take him back. And I'm not sure what we should do there. I mean, we could always just set up like a little mini cave here and just wait it out. Like, for example, if I just ordered them to chop a bit of wood and then just went structure. I have no usable materials. I guess we can't build anything on these maps. Alright, well, I think that makes our answer perfectly clear. I mean, it does say no usable materials, so let's try and cut down this tree. Normally it doesn't say anything like that. Normally it just lets you place the blueprint. So if we cut a tree down, maybe it'll let us. Ah, now it lets us. Good. Alright. Set that up there, and then we've got a nice little cave that we can actually wait inside while Lumi gets his infection covered. And we can hunt animals and pretty much just do that kind of thing to make sure that we've got food to live on. Or we could just leave. And I'm also debating just leaving. You know what? Let's do it. Cancel all that. Let's go. It's only minor, and it's at 20-something percent. It's at 31%. My issue is that they're maybe not going to use the medicine on the journey home. But what we can do is maybe stop halfway and just check. Let's take that with us, that with us, that with us. Then we want to take all of the weapons, because we can carry some of this stuff as well. And then the dead man's gear as well. And we'll take the wood. We could take some chunks. That's a thing we could do. A whole 2 chunks, probably. Let's take some monkey corpses. And that'll be what we take back with us. So we've got 5.7 days worth of food for 2.7 days worth of a journey. So, yeah. Let's enter the cave. The grove. I don't know why I said cave. Anyway, we'll send those guys back. We'll keep an eye on Lumi, because Lumi does need constant looking at. I mean, everybody else has just got well tended to injuries, which could turn into infections, I suppose, as well. And if that does happen, then they really don't have the medicine to take care of all of that. Yours is a shield belt, right? Yeah. So, complain all you want, there's nothing I can really do about that. It's just too expensive to make a shield belt, to be honest. It takes the uranium, which we really don't want to use right now. I might actually start production on the ship, actually. Because we can now make the structural beam. And I think we're going to centralize it over here. So if I go like this and build it there, we're going to use this open field, essentially. What is effectively going to be an open field to build our ship to escape from. And that's going to be the end of this run, and then we get to go start on a modded run after that. So that's going to be fun. I think either the next mod is going to be there's a Command and Conquer mod with like Tiberium stuff in there as well. That looks quite cool. It's either going to be that or it's just going to be heavily modded. I'm not sure which one I want to go for. But if you guys have any preferences, let me know in the comment section below. But Anyway, as far as working in this area is concerned, I think most people who are doing important jobs are currently out on our little party. Heading back. Let's check Lumi again. Yeah, you see his infections at major and 55. So, faction can only have one base. Yeah, you're not going to be able to settle, are you? I'm not sure they're using medicine either. And I don't know if there's a way that I can tell them to use medicine. So, Lumi might die. I don't know. It's a possibility. We have far too many pigs. Some of those need murdering or selling. I'm leaning towards selling since we got plenty of food on this map. But we'll see. Oh, we're being raided. A group of pirates from Bloodshed team have arrived. They're attacking immediately. They want to use unusually clever tactics. Well, they're coming from the front, so they're probably just going to walk right through the front door. Igniting the cooler. Okay. Oh, you got a pump shotgun. Merely attacking the wall. Attacking the long-range mineral scanner. Yeah, they just want to attack everything inside our base. So, let's turn on the power. Let's draft everybody. Bring them up front. I think we'll be fine. It looks as though they're just going to walk right through the front door. So we'll see. Ethan go there. Anamu go there. Wright go there. Gregor go there. Jaeger go there. Shoggoth go there. And then Freeman. Freeman go there. And then you two are on rescue duty / blocking if I need you to. They are taking a different route around, but they're still gonna get shot by a lot of things. But hugging the wall is a very smart tactic. I'll give them that. Uh-oh. That's fine. That's fine. Somebody does need to take out the Grenadier, though. If I bring you around here, can you hit the Grenadier? Because you're going to be able to get around the side. Ah, well, they're fleeing. We got it. Hey, Jude, come back. Are you any good? You got an Ambrosia addiction. Yeah, I'm not going to hunt you down. Lucia, on the other hand, lost a thumb, but other than that, you're relatively alright. Psychically hypersensitive, kind, and aesthetic. Those are good traits other than the hypersensitivity anyway. That is bound to be atrociously bad. Can we take you though? Can we take you? Releasing you does absolutely nothing for us. What gear have you got on? Should I strip you? I should strip you first. Take all your guns. And then I guess we'll take you. I don't see the harm in it, to be honest. Oops. Jaeger. Strip him first, and then capture him. They're going to share a room for a bit, but honestly that room is so beautiful they don't seem to care. Right, and our doctor on staff right now is Ethan. Gets proper medicine, gets charged and recruited 80%, slightly worse than Bashkiri. Alright, well, get treating him. And we'll see what happens. How's Lumi doing? Health, major, at 79%. I think you're going to make it. I think you're going to be just fine. I'm getting the impression that you're actually being given medicine, which is good. There's not much of an issue there. The only thing that would be negatively affecting that infection is the fact that you're not actually resting until healed. Which will slow down the healing rate. 4.4% Ethan for Lucia. 0.92. Can you clean that blood for me, please? Thank you. And, oh yeah, we should probably check that everybody else. You're fine. Well, you're really not fine, but, you know. It's acceptable, I suppose. I'm going to order this to be mined. All of this, in fact. I'm just going to replace it with my own stuff. Because I can't repair chunks. And I think granite we've got plenty of, yeah. So, let's make sure that's just not an option. Should probably forbid everything except for the central bits as well, just so that we're not missing out the middle bit. Build it into out. Oh, we lost power to our turrets as well from that frag grenade. Did wonder why the switch was online. Nothing was happening. Right, then unforbid that one, that one, and that one. Get building those. And then we can just unforbid the rest. Okay. Still Butler with the tattered apparel. Nothing's changed there. I need that. Actually, it's already unrestricted. Never mind. I'm just looking at the wall here going, why is it doing nothing? Travelers are passing by? Okay. Alright, and then unforbid all that. And that should do just fine. Currently cremating corpses and getting loads and loads of clothing. You know what I might do? I might make this an entirely roofed area, because when we cremate corpses, a lot of the time the clothing ends up on the outside, and if it's raining it starts degrading. So maybe this will be a roofed area. So if we go expand build roof area, like so. I mean, I could really do the expand build roof area for the entire walkways and things like that, but I'm not gonna. Not just yet. In the case of toxic fallout, though, it's a good idea to do something like that. But for now, we're fine. Oh. Oh god, they've ambushed us again. Oh. It's just 3 people with melee weapons, so there's really nothing much for me to do other than move people around if they start closing the distance too much. There we go, he's fleeing in the direction of our dudes. Martinez, you any good? Really good at melee. That's about it. And you've lost a leg. I don't know if I could actually bring you along with me if I wanted to, but any of this worth taking? Doesn't look to be. Not even worth taking your pants. Take your beer though. And anything on the map worth grabbing? Doesn't look like it. There's no exposed veins of steel or anything like that. Let's just check Lumi's. Hey! Minor developed an immunity. Wonderful. Could have sworn it was major earlier, but okay. Alright, take Brian off self-tend for now. He doesn't need to. Right, well. In that case, let's reform the caravan. Why are you suddenly... Mass capacity 35 kilograms, equipment and apparel mass 13, inventory mass... you got the inventory in you. I see. Right, we'll take the beers. And... there's really no sense in taking any of that for just 1 silver. I'd rather take a chunk. Take a chunk. Alright. And then... head on through. So, although we didn't actually fight that compound, we actually did get 2 different ambushes on the way back, which was enough fight for my liking. We didn't get too much gear from it though, but we learnt a lesson that those outposts have likely got 500,000 people in them and shouldn't be messed with unless you bring in your entire team. Which does actually require a lot of food to be produced in the meantime, because we've got to essentially get like 5 days worth of food for the entire colony. And then also probably some for when we get back, so we're not immediately starving to death. Oh. That pig. That pig just ate one of our finest meals. I suppose it is our hauling pig, so it's acceptable. We do need to actually slaughter some animals, so gutted for some of these pigs. In fact, we actually have a scroll option now for a fair few of these. So, let's see. Let's just kill these 2 females here. And we get a fair few male pigs, so slaughter you and slaughter you as well. And I think that'll be about it. Yeah, we'll slaughter all those. Yeah, it seems like pig farming is actually a valid method of food generation. It's very slow, but as far as pigs are concerned, they give birth to like 3 apiece, so most of the time that is anyway. We done our thing. We do actually need steel for... oh, we do have the steel. It's just they're not hauling it. Okay. Yeah, we've got plenty. Been doing a lot of slag chunk smelting, so I guess that's doing its business. How many slag chunks have we got in there? 29. I don't really want to get rid of any of that stuff though, because that's our kill box, and then I'd have to refill it, and that was a pain in the ass to begin with. So we're ordering a fair bit to be done there. In fact, with 496 granite, we'll just cancel this granite chunk hauling job. Oh, plenty of steel slag there though, and plenty of silver as well. We haven't grabbed that yet. Psychic soothe. Every colonist of the male gender smiles with contentment. Wonderful. Kind of a medium one, plus 15. Alright. And you guys are almost back now. Wonderful. You're actually going to bring back a fair few meals. We did actually bring a lot more food than we needed to, which is fine. Not against that in the slightest. But, you know, looks like we probably have space for them in the fridge as well, which is nice. Not that we needed it in the first place. You know what, it's probably about time that we made a packaged survival meal stockpile. Because they don't go off in here, and we need the space. We're always full in here. And there isn't much room to expand it, unfortunately. So, yeah, they should actually move... oh, no, don't consume. Do whatever you were doing. They should actually move it to this one, because it's actually more important. When they get time, anyway. I guess Butler's not a hauler. No, he's a hauler. They just don't care. Which is fine, I guess. Alright. Everything's going well again. Actually finished our structural beam as well. So, we need cryptosleep caskets. I'm going to try and get one for everybody on the team, but there might come a point where we have to emergency evacuate, and whoever our best people are will come with us. We've got a ship computer core, ship reactor, ship engine, and that is all we need. So, as far as the next bit of ship is concerned, we're actually working on none of them. Fair enough. We do need to get specialized cryptosleep caskets as well, so it's going to be some time before we leave off of that. We've got some cargo pods full of slate. I suppose I'll unrestrict it if it ever becomes a thing. We don't actually use slate for much. Maybe we can find a use for it. There we go, they're moving all the survival meals out the fridge to make some more room for the pig meat, which is gonna spoil in a day. Matt, can you haul that? Get it in the fridge, please. Alright, there's just one chunk left of pig meat, but Butler's producing meals fast enough for that probably to get shifted by the end of the day. Ah, caravan's back. Wonderful. And we got a mana risk for Mandox, who is very, very slowly lagging behind. It's a shame he's our best soldier, considering how slow he is. Alright. How many packaged survival meals have we got? 40. Okay. So I'm debating whether or not we go straight back for another trade, but this time go to these guys, because we've never actually been up to this one before. Or is it this one that we sell to? No, it's this one, right here. We always go down to this one, and they never have quite what we want. So maybe the one to the north actually does. Who knows? But that's something that we will figure out in the next episode. So we're going to end off the episode here. So if you did enjoy the content and you want to see more, be sure to like and subscribe. It's a great way to support the channel. As always, don't forget to hit that little bell icon as well, and you'll get notifications when the next videos go live on the channel. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.